Hello, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hi, welcome to another edition of Chemagen Media Live on YouTube and Facebook, and welcome to our Wednesday edition. Now, the Lamp. The Lamp is a program brought to you by Chemagen Media so that we'll be able to learn, observe, and make progress in whatever we are doing in life. As we all know, things has been happening in Sierra Leone for the past couple of months, and the lamp has been a little bit silent, but it's about time for us to come back out of our shell and start to do the things that we normally do within our community. So welcome once more for joining us. If you're just joining in, you're watching Sheragen Media Live on YouTube and Facebook, and today's edition is just about entertainment. As we all know, it's the peak of summer getting fast approach because we've been having a lot of series of activities over the past couple of months, and London seems to be the hottest place to be right now. And the reason for that is because the entertainment industry is taking another level. We've seen a couple of artists coming over from Sierra Leone, from America, performing in the UK, some for the first time, others have been here before. And we've just seen a little bit of changes in the venues that has been used over the past couple of years. Now we're coming local. Local doesn't really mean we're coming local, we are downgrading. It means we are coming local, still on the level at which we should be able to present something on a top scale. So that is where the entertainment industry is going right now, and we wish everybody the best who are doing all the best in terms of making sure that we have quality shows that are coming up and quality shows that have gone past. So today is another day, and we are going to be having one of Sierra Leone's finest organization based in the UK. It started off in Freetown and have already had series of various different branches all over the world. They have a branch in America, they have continental Europe, they have Europe, and UK, of course, is the first chapter of the incredible organization titled AWOL. And what I have today is the chairman who has been the possibly longest serving chairman for AWOL, and he's been there not comfortably. He's been given all the hassle around, he's been dragged from pillar to post, he's been given so much tough time, not just within the organization itself, but also within the community. People are asking what is happening, what is happening. They've been around for some time, they've been some break, and now they are back on track. So I welcome none other than the chairman himself for AWOL, Chairman Hassan. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Sergio Media, T-Boy Production. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
I know you've been around for some time, and I just want you to tell people a little bit about yourself, just a short background of what you've done over the past couple of years and the role that you've played within the community as a chairman for AWOL, as the longest serving and possibly more.
Well, excuse me. Um, yeah, I think I'll agree with you on that being the longest serving. It hasn't been a smooth sailing. It's been quite challenging sometimes, but also very exciting. Um, the My role in a role as chairman is basically getting the team together to perform or do what we do best, which is giving back to society. The team, when I initially joined AWOL about 15 years ago, and I just state that we've been in existence for 15 years, and I'm actually giving out awards for, this is the 10th year of awarding Sierra Leoneans, and some years we've been awarding Friends of Sierra Leone as well, so people from different countries that have actually made an impact in Freetown. So my role as chairman, like I said, is bringing people together and also performing as best as possible to give back to society. Um, that's pretty much how I look at it in a nutshell.
Okay, I know you've been one of the longest serving chairmen. What is it like to be the chairman for AWOL? And in your capacity, what do you think has been some of the challenges that you've been faced with over the past couple of years as one of the serving members and also one of the longest serving chairmen?
Um, One of the longest serving chairman. I think being in that seat keeps you on your toes, and you always want to do your best in terms of making a difference in not only Sierra Leone but also here. We've tried over the past few years to improve our relationship um, with the community here in the UK, and also strengthen the one in Freetown as well. Um, with regards to what I've done, um, it's pretty much, you know, continue to recognize Sierra Leoneans that are doing well, and you know, give them that pat on the back and say, you know, we're watching, we see what you do, continue doing what you're doing, and acknowledge them, um, because I don't think most Sierra Leoneans celebrate, um, you know, their peers or probably fellow Sierra Leoneans. I think good news travel fast, so when somebody does well, it's difficult. So sometimes it's quite it's it's strange, and people don't sort of, you know, celebrate others, and we do that, and even in challenging times when during the COVID, we still find time with um, um, in collaboration with CRJ Media to find that moment where we, you know, it was tough, challenging for the whole world, but we still managed to, you know, say thank you to people for their hard work and for helping those that were poorly. And we lost a lot of Sierra Leoneans during that stage, but we still managed to go out there and award people for their hard work and also their contribution to the community here in the UK.
Okay, I think you need to bring the mic very closer to you because people are slightly struggling to hear what you're saying. So
Oh,
just
okay. I
make your
apologize for that.
okay.
Is
No,
this
that's
much
fine.
better now?
Again, I'm here today. I will not say the studio is it's on me. Well, as you normally know, we're always trying to do the best we can in whatever capacity that we have. And I think the struggle that we've been going through over the past couple of years, like you said, is challenging, and we've lost so many people within our communities.
Hmm.
And AWOL has been there representing in the fullest in terms of making sure that they still continue to do what they normally used to do.
Yeah.
So, what has been your high points as a chairman for AWOL and some of the lows, if there is any?
Um, I'll say the high point is keeping the team together because we're like-minded. The team wants to continue to do well and serve the community and also serve Sierra Leoneans. So knowing that we are together and thinking positively of making a difference, for me, I think that's some sort of a sense of strength in within the unit. Um, some of the lows, I'll say, being away from um, for a little while um, due to COVID, and also after COVID, we stayed about a year and a half to sort of look at our fellow Sierra Leoneans and make sure that people have got the confidence to come out again, because a couple of events happened just after COVID,
Right.
and people were not actually sure on whether to go out or not. So we stayed back and observe and watch the trend, and also for safety reasons as well, we stayed back to see that and wait for people to actually gain that confidence to come out. But during that time, we actually made we had a football tournament wherein we invite most of the community-based organizations to
That is where you actually sees my goals.
no. No. Yeah, you actually played well, I have to say, but I was much better than you on that day, to be honest. Even though I didn't score, but I had a lot of assists, and yeah, it was good. No, when we had that football match, is to encourage people to come out and you know, giving them that confidence to say everything is okay. So once we realized that people start coming out again, then we had to throw the comeback is better than the issues. So people came out in numbers last year on our first event after the COVID and also after the break. This year we're hoping that the numbers will double itself, and also, you know, because publicity is looking good, and people are actually gearing up for this weekend, and we look forward to it.
So I would say, on a nutshell, are you guys looking forward to this year's show that has been titled Throwback? Why did you choose to title it a Throwback Show? I know you've been around for 10 years. This is your official 10 years of dishing out awards to the community.
That's right.
But like you said, you've been together for 15 years. Why do you title this particular event as a throwback event?
Okay. 10 years of giving out awards, we want to also look back at the award recipients that has actually received the award from us. When we had the barbecue in the park, we had quite a few. We invited most, all of them. Most of them showed up, and it's all about checking up on them and see how the awards have impacted their lives and what's changed and how they do now in terms of encouraging others and also inspiring others on doing well. So it'll be good to see all of them back in this year and also encourage the ones that we're giving again this year and make way for some other people that are doing well in the community and also friends of Sierra Leone. So that's why we call it a throwback. So it's looking back at the positives and also the challenges. And as you can see, one of the T-shirt we had, it was designed by Sarah J Media, I think. This was done about 4 years ago. So yeah, throwback is gonna be exciting.
I know when I saw this T-shirt, I was a bit like, you still have this.
Of course.
It still looks good. It means you guys are not just wearing this T-shirt, you're also maintaining the quality aspect of it, and you make sure that it stays for long because it is one of your, I would say, souvenirs as well.
Absolutely. For the record, I've got all the T-shirt that AWOL has made over the last 15 years. I've got all of them, and I cherish them.
You don't have the final one, the last one, the last one that I made for myself. You don't.
Well, but I think I do have quite a few of them, and it bring back memories, and those are sweet memories, and also challenging ones, but quite exciting.
Good. I think the way we're going so far, I think from what you guys have started 15 years ago, and award ceremony itself for 10 years has made a lot of impact within the community. And I think people are looking at the AWOL award like one of the prestigious awards within the community. Why do you think they're so concerned and bothered to be able to receive an award from AWOL specifically?
I think when you look at when we started giving awards, and it's all about the credibility of the awards and also well-deserving people that have received the award over the years. And because award have set that benchmark in terms of quality and credibility, and we've gained the confidence of people that we're not just handpicking people and giving them awards. We actually do our research, and we've got an award committee that actually dive deep into you know, doing our resources and checking backgrounds of people that received the award from us. That credibility has actually remained within the Sierra Leonean community, and people look forward to it. And with all the branches that we've got over around the world, and I think that is a sense of strength as well, because we've got organizations that are only based in the UK, but we've got in Australia, US, continental Europe, and also in Sierra Leone, and we all do the same, recognizing and acknowledging people that are doing well and making a difference in the country and also in the community that they live. So people find our awards quite fulfilling, and we this year it's been quite interesting, to be honest. Every time we actually do awards, it's incredibly interesting when people will call and say, okay, my friend or this person has done so and so and so, and I think they deserve an award. I was like, okay, send me a CV of what they've
So
done.
people are making their own self-recommendation.
Well, not self-recommendation, but
or
recommending
other people.
Yeah, but I always say to them, listen, we cannot award everybody at the same time. The award committee will look at the certain areas that needs to be recognized and acknowledged, and the next year we'll do the same for different other areas. But some of the awards are quite repetitive, like the Lifetime Achievement Awards. And because we've lost a few Sierra Leoneans, we that have made a difference here also in the UK, we sort of go through a couple of posthumous awards as well. So recognizing those people that have left us and well, have left an indelible mark in our community.
So, during the criteria of the nominations, what are some of the benchmark that you look at specifically? Are you looking at work being done by people who run charitable organization, or work being done by individuals or philanthropists, or just what's the benchmark for the criteria, so people will know if they possibly want to receive an award from AWOL based on any kind of recommendation? They should know exactly what the thresholds are. So, what are some of the thresholds that you guys have in place?
Well, we look at the impacts you're making here in the UK. That's one, and also what you're doing in Sierra Leone to impact the lives of underprivileged and the the disadvantaged. Um, we look at community-based organizations and also individuals. We've got certain individuals that actually wholly and solely go back to Freetown and open charity organizations and also make a difference over there in terms of um, um, education, medical, and that sort of thing. So we sort of source this out and then see which ones that will be giving awards to. But it's important that they create some sort of impact here in the UK and also back home. Um, Once we sort of weigh that and we look at what we do our research as to what they've done over the years, then if the award committee sit down and think that that's credible enough and they've got enough content to actually award those individuals or that organization, then actually we will.
Interestingly, you guys used to have the most controversial awards, like the DJ award, the voting awards, the promoter of the year award, and also you guys used to do a voting award, which is like charity of the year award. Why did you review and possibly stop doing all those voting awards? What was the reason behind that?
Well, the past 2 years we haven't done any voting awards. The simple fact that I think we looked at a lot of Sierra Leoneans that have made so much difference over those periods, and also just after COVID. We'll be bringing back the voting awards because it's quite interesting and also exciting because you have a lot of banter and that creates a lot of hype between, especially when you put in like 5 or 6 DJs and you put in that award for DJ of the year and you commence voting. It's interesting how people go out and get people to vote. You know you've been part of the panel as well.
I know I've seen a lot of trouble in terms of the voting criteria and how many people are lobbying and promoting themselves to be voted for. It's quite interesting though. That's why I asked the question, why did it stop?
Well, because we have quite a lot of people that have made a difference, we want to award them as an AWOL award, and then we'll bring back next year. We'll bring in back the voting awards for certain categories, but we'll still continue doing the AWOL awards because some people do not have to be voted for with the amount of or with the level of difference that they've made. That's why we've got the AWOL awards to actually look at the achievements and decide to award them. But like the DJs, the charities, and that sort of thing, we will put those back and create another panel of exciting awards to vote for. But next year should be interesting as well.
Wow, I'm looking forward to next year because the voting award has been possibly one of the most exciting bits of the ceremony itself. And so, what is our expectation for this particular year? When you said this is a throwback show, are we going to be revisiting a lot of stuff that has happened within the past 10 years, or is it something different? What's sort of expectation? Because AWOL has been the Oscar of Sierra Leone award ceremony in the UK. So, what are we looking forward to?
I think first of all we intend to acknowledge our fans and also the people has been in this journey with us. Um, People have followed us over the last 15 years and have supported us, you know, relentlessly. So first of all, those are the people that we're going to appreciate and say a massive thank you to them for the continuous unflinching support that they've actually rendered to us. And then we'll look at celebrating the previous award winners, and then you know, have fun night that night, because it's it's important to you know,
So
sort of
are
drop
you
your
going to
shoulder
celebrate me?
well, you've been an award recipient, so you're part of it anyway. But you know, it would be nice to see people come out and you know, have fun. Life is too short, man, and you know, let's try and appreciate one another for doing the right thing.
Okay, I know AWOL also has been involved greatly in helping out the community, especially in the UK and in Sierra Leone. How are some of those activities going? Because I know most of your proceeds go towards funding certain activities in Sierra Leone, and I've seen few that you guys have done during the COVID and during the Ebola period as well. So, what are some of the stuff that you guys are doing right now, and how is the progress going?
Well, like I said, one of the things that we want to actually engage in the next couple of years, starting from after this award, is improve on the relationship here in the UK with the youths, and also making that difference, or creating that safe space for people to you know, express themselves. We're looking at engaging with kids that want to make that difference, because we realize that youths are going back home on holidays, and I believe when they go over there, taking things for granted here, when they go over there, you know, the reality kicks in, and sometimes they do not believe what they actually see. And I'm sure most of them are touched by that. So how we get them to engage, and also creating that that space wherein you know, we can have our own youth award team that will be going over to Sierra Leone and you know, doing like charity walks, and then spend a week there, and you know, make a difference on the underprivileged, and then be able to come back. And I'm pretty sure that will be fulfilling for them. But in terms of our relationship here, we want to improve on our relationship, and also try as best as possible to focus here in the UK and see what works for people. We want to open that adventure and see what people might come up with in terms of suggestions on where we should focus on. But with our engagement in the community, you know, I would say we're everywhere. Funerals, you know, weddings, and whatever the situation, as long as we've been invited, or well, you don't have to be invited to funerals, but we will make sure that we show our face, and also, you know, sympathize with the family, because obviously we're all Sierra Leoneans, and we live in the same community, and we got each other's back. And you know, also like the health show that is coming up with a lot of health campaigns and stuff, we sort of follow them as well, and you know, support them and do what we can to sort of get the noise out there. Like Countdown as well, when they have their spots, we were there as well to, you know, grace the occasion, even though
And you were supposed to
no, I was the coach. I wasn't meant to run.
you guys were supposed to be running the race.
I was the coach at the time, so we had few sprinters, you know, but it's interesting that we sort of get together and as a community, and you know, support one another. It's important.
Okay, so how do you guys coordinate with all the other chapters that we have all over the world? The American chapter, the continental chapter, the ones in Europe, or the one in the UK, and the one in Sierra Leone. How do you guys coordinate yourself? I know those chapters have also been actively engaging in organizing events and doing their shows. How do you guys link up?
Well, first off, we have a global chapter forum where wherein issues or things that are coming up. And if, for instance, like we have in our awards this year, we would actually inform the global chapter, which is the different chapters around, and they would send representatives down there to witness the awards and also, grace the occasion. We do the same as well. So we sort of, when, say for instance, Australia or the US are having their awards, we go over there as well and, grace the occasion and, give people a confidence that, it's not only in the US, but the other chapters are coming up to support the, and call for support from the community to give their helping hands to our world to make that difference back home. And it's because of what the community continuously do in terms of showing up and making, paying to get to those events. That's why we're doing what we do. Because if without the community coming together or sort of supporting us, we won't be able to do what we're doing. So all the credit goes to I think the fans and also the supporters.
I know. I want to possibly throw in something that is possibly has never been done before,
Mm-hmm.
and if at all it entices you, I will have a copyright to it.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm just doing the declaration before I actually show that out.
This should be interesting.
I know. So I'm thinking, whilst you're talking, when I mentioned the global chapters, I'm thinking, when is AWOL going to have a global award, and where is that going to be hosted? Meaning, all the chapters coming together and host an award ceremony. That's my patent.
Well, that's a food for thought.
That's my
we,
patent.
We have in our AGM meeting. I might just probably throw that onto the AGM meeting, and it'll be interesting to discuss that. But I think also it will be. I'm not sure. There should be a lot of thought put into it because where do we draw the line? Where do we get those award recipients from? And how do we? What are the benchmark? And also, if we're going to do it, let's say for instance, there's going to be a global award in the UK. Are we going to? Well, there's a lot of thoughts going to be put into it. Now you got me thinking because obviously we'll need to inform recipients from different countries to actually make their way down here to pick up those awards.
Or are you assuming it's going to be hosted in the UK?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just
saying. Okay.
I'm spitballing. It might probably, but or probably it might happen in Freetown or probably in the US. You never know. But if that conversation comes up, I'm sure a lot of the team, the global team, will be interesting to have a conversation and put some.
Well, it's good. I just decided to throw that in because I'm thinking. But you think it's a good idea because I think what has never been in place is the fact that you guys have various different chapters all over the world, but it has never been possible for you guys to come together and host an event, which will be AWOL Global. Our ceremony. Well, precisely, it would be nice to hold it in Civilian anyway, which would be the best place for everybody to go
so
and converge. And then wherein you can bring in your recipient from all over the world.
Yeah.
You can have different chapters bringing in 4 or 5 people that they might recommend that might have to go to Civilian. That will be a massive big event, I think, if that is possible to happen.
And I think our phones will be banging in terms of who will be appointing from the UK to go pick up an award, a global award. And I think, whoever goes over there to pick up those awards. Now we having a conversation like it's going to happen. this is the thing when I start talking about AWOL, I sort of stretch my imagination so far that I have to sort of step back and say, okay, hold on a second, it's not yet. But it's quite an interesting suggestion, to be honest, and I'll intend to take it on the AGM meeting that we have in the next April. So it could be put on the table for discussion. Hopefully, it comes to fruition.
All right. Well, I just want to apologize to fans once more. We're still struggling with the audio. I think the audio level is not too high as we normally used to.
My one?
I think it's both, but I think yours is a bit struggling as much as my one is. But they can hear us, but not as loud as possible
Oh, okay.
as they can. But you guys have to bear with me for this one because I think it is not an impromptu, but I think sometimes we have issues with sound, even though we've always been able to fix any of the problems that we have. It's not a hack, it might be, but definitely it's not a hack at all. Because we know sometimes we got issues with people trying to stop us from doing what we do
Yeah,
best.
yeah, yeah,
But
absolutely.
this is non-political, so I don't think that will affect what we
No,
do.
no, no, it's non-political.
Okay.
But AWOL is non-political.
Well, don't bring that up. Let's just leave that for another
So,
discussion. But on a very serious note, I just wanted to ask you now about the show itself that is coming up this Saturday. Tell us about the show, the venue, the time, the price, and what should people expect? Because I think there has been a huge amount of concerns positively. People are looking forward to this particular event. Why do you think there is so much rush about the event? People want to know what is happening. People want to go. People are asking me. People are asking everybody what's happening with the AWOL show. Why do you think there is this kind of urge for this particular show? And what should we be looking at? And just tell us a little bit about it and how people should gear up towards it as well.
I think it fits into the to the name of the events throwback. Over the years, when we um, when we first did our first event, it was it was jam packed. I remember in Lighthouse, and I was actually assigned to be on the gate. I've never been so rushed in my life, but I think it's getting to that point. But this year's event is guaranteed a good time, and also there's a lot of positives that we bringing up in this event. Couple of surprises will come up, but that will be in the hall itself. We will let people know about the surprises that we have. But in terms of the event, Saturday is the day. 8 o'clock, the gates will be open. 9 o'clock, dinner will be served.
Okay.
9:30, the event kicks off proper. Not 1 minute after 9:30, not 9:31, not 9:30, not 9:29, 9:30. We will start the event. And the reason why we want to do that is because we want to give people enough time to have fun and also, network, enjoy themselves, show their gowns. Because I trust my ladies. I know the ladies are coming up strong this year. I'm not forgetting the guys because they're making huge efforts as well. But I'm sure the ladies are coming out this Saturday, and it'll be good to see and also acknowledge them for their support over the years. But we're looking forward to Saturday because it's going to be exciting.
Can I throw another screw on the spanner or throw another spanner
You're not
on the
going to get me
table?
to say things that I'm not supposed to
No,
say.
no, no, no. Well, I actually want to make an offer, and this offer goes to every single individual that have attended the AWOL show from inception, as in going back 10 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
If you can wear the clothes that you wore at the first award ceremony in the UK, I guarantee you a prize of £200 cash.
Whoa, that's from Sergeant Media.
That's from Sarah JV.
It's getting better and better. It's
You know the
getting
reason
better
why
and better.
you know the reason why I suggested that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking, will there be any individual that will be so proud to wear the clothes that he
That'll be
or she
interesting.
wore?
That'll be interesting.
It would be very interesting
That'll
to
be
see
very
that.
interesting.
And that would be, I would say, guaranteed, definitely no joke, £200 cash for that individual.
Well, you heard it. You heard it from the man himself, T-Boy. So if you put on the same dress you put on the first event,
Yeah.
or you put on the same suit that you put on the first
On the very
event,
first event of AWOL,
you guaranteed.
£200 on the day.
Well, what about if 15, 20 of them put
No
on
problem.
the same dress? Well, Sergeant Media is pumped up to finish out some cash on that day. But we look forward to it. I'm not quite sure I'll fit in into.
Well,
my
actually, I didn't think about 15, 20 people.
Oh, well, I just joke. I just bought you there.
No,
But,
I didn't think about it that way. I didn't think about it that way. But on a very serious note,
It would be nice to see people come out in
it would be nice. It would be nice. I
really
will not say 15, 20 people coming out with the same attire will have 200 pounds. No, definitely that would be not a lie, but that would be deceiving people. I won't be able to do that. But I'm just thinking the first person that will possibly come on stage and announce themselves to say yes.
Or I'll do one better. If we got 15 to 20 people, we can bring them up stage as long as we've got the photo that yes, that was addressed, so that was
We'll put the photo on screen.
yeah, we'll put the photo on screen and then we'll bring them up stage. We might probably even keep them there for a bit,
Yeah.
you know.
I think that would be interesting.
very interesting.
Because it's called a throwback show, so basically people have to go back.
True.
It's like you're creating an event for, say, 70s nights.
That's right.
You don't expect anybody to wear something in the 2000s. You need to wear something that is been that you possibly have used in the 70s.
Yeah.
Different kind of attire, different hairstyle, the afro, the big trousers, the Prince Nico shoes, and all the rest.
But because the trend of clothing has skyrocketed and has changed so drastically, I don't think people will want to do that. Now that we're saying that 3 days or 4 days before the event, can you imagine people have already got their dress
True.
set, and they'll be thinking, oh gosh, that's an idea.
But again,
Should I check for my first
you
place?
have an option. You have an option to wear it on the day, and then you can change to your normal attire. It's entirely your choice.
See, well, this is going to cost you a lot of money, you know.
No
You're
problem.
putting ideas on people.
Well, I want people to gear up for the event, because if you don't have anything that is going to change the concept of what normally happens on a regular show, it makes a difference. And this is a throwback show.
Yeah.
So there should be some activity that is going to reflect that theme. Yeah. And if we have that activity that is going to reflect the theme of a throwback event, then it makes so much sense. If you're doing a 60s or 70s night and you keep on playing Afrobeat of 2028, or 2024, 2023, you kill the concept of the 60s or 70s disco night. So I'm just thinking it's an option. It's just part of the more the merrier kind of thing in a way.
Yeah,
But you can look into it. It's entirely an option. But I would say to you and to the public who are watching right now, I said the person that is going to wear, just like Chairman said, if it's above 4, 5, 6 people, then definitely I can't afford that.
Sarah Jem can afford that.
No, Sarah Jem can
we'll
afford that, but I will not put Sarah Jem on that timeline to dish out like a couple of £1,000 on the night. It's definitely going to be
we will definitely
impossible.
definitely showcase those individuals. We'll bring them up stage and applaud them and appreciate them for looking back.
Yeah, no, true. I think that makes so much sense. We can see whether that was possible. You'll be surprised of how many people might think. I
Can you
do that."
imagine we have the whole venue? That would be smashing.
Actually, maybe it's too late now. Is it?
We never- we should have thought about this.
Maybe I think it's too late now, but it would have been nice to use it as a thing, as in wear the attire that
You add on
you've
the
possibly
first.
worn 5 years down the line, or maybe for the very first show. Because this is 10 years anniversary. It's a massive
That's
big
right.
anniversary
Yeah.
for dishing out award.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, see, you took the brain out of the think tank. That's why it's your fault. You didn't bring me in this time around.
Nah.
No, but on a very serious, I think that's a good concept. But
Yeah, it is.
it's
It
too
is.
late now to
It'll be
change the
interesting.
concept, but I think we can throw that in and see what are some of the possibilities.
But I think if people can turn up in their attire that they used in one of the events, not the last 5 years, but going down further down that, the first 5 years we should say, that would be interesting to see, and we've got a photo to reflect that as well. That would be smashing.
Okay, so so what are some of the highs of the AWOL events that you have attended? One that you can actually pinpoint to say, well, in my opinion, this is possibly my favorable events, based on the way you felt on the day, the way the crowd entertained you, the way the event unfolds. What would be your own pivotal point in any of the shows that you guys have hosted within the past 10 years that would be your own?
I think for me the highlight of AWOL event that I will never forget was the very first one. the very first one in Lighthouse, it was mind blowing, and I remember we had a team of about I think 25 25 members, but it was it was the fact that we all came together to execute that event because we want to make an impression, and we want to leave a lasting memory in people's into people's hearts. So everything was thrown into that event, and we saw Sierra Leoneans came out in numbers to support the cause, and from that moment on, and I think because we had it here in what should I say in the community here in Lighthouse in Canberra, a lot of people turned up, and it made a huge impact. And I think for me, I was impressed the way Sierra Leonean came out that day, especially female, the dresses, man, it was completely man. And from that point on, people have actually stepped up every year in terms of attending the events, and also in terms of fashion, in terms of networking, and what people do on the events. It's been for me. I think the highlight for me is the very first one.
Okay, interesting. I will not say which one of the ones that I've attended was my best. I think I haven't attended every single one of them over the past couple of years, but I think I missed the one last year.
Yeah, you did for obvious reasons.
And what
I
would that
wouldn't
obvious reason
I
be?
wouldn't state it here. Even though you raised our hopes that you were on your way coming, but you never showed up. But anyway,
Well,
it was.
I had country duties to go and do, so I was actually serving the country and
I
at the same
understand.
time serving AWOL. I did serve AWOL at my own
Yeah.
when I had the time to serve AWOL, but I think it was I won't say what I went to do that I was absent was bigger than AWOL, but I think it's the country call, which I think I should attend to.
No, I mean
And
I'm just joking about it, but
no,
you had to do what you had to do.
you're not just talking about it. You aren't gonna give me bad name now. Say I wanna, but I felt so bad of not attending last year's show because I was given not the impression because I was told that the event was brilliant, and you did something that you never wanted to do as a chairman of AWOL, and I think you stepped into the shoes of what people are always doing for your organization, which I think is one that you possibly are capable of doing. Are you going to be doing the same thing this year?
Well, last year I have to bring this up. Last year, we lost a legend, a man that have graced our stage for over 5 years, and I think the only way I want to pay my respect and also remember him was stepping in his shoes and hosting the event last year, which I did, and it brought back a lot of memories seeing Madani, and also sometimes when prior to the event, so probably on the day for the event, he will call me, Hassan, let's go backstage. I think I need to relax a little bit because I think this is going to be heavy, and we have those conversations, and I see the tension in him because you might underestimate getting up getting up that stage and think, yeah, it's easy to do. But when you do get up the stage of a wall, and you look down on the guests, and the way the hall is packed. Sometimes you're lost for words. You're not quite sure what you're doing and stuff. You want to like, okay, let's rewind a little bit. Like, can I just step back and get myself recharged and come back on? But last year's one was I was surprised at myself because I'm used to going up there and giving a chairman speech and walk back down, and that's easy. I got 5 minutes up there and that's it. That's my 5 minutes fame, and I'm okay. And then we'll look at the how we position the awards and how we coordinate the awards. But to be able to stand up there for 2 hours, delivering the event, it was it was a shock for me, but it was also a pleasure knowing that I did what I had to do for the organization. And let's see what happens this year.
Okay, we're looking forward to it, especially me, because I did not witness last year, so I'm looking forward to this year. By the way, people are saying that the girls, some women will not be able to fit into their dresses 5 years back.
Oh
I
no!
don't know what's
Come
the
on,
meaning.
guys. We
I
got
don't know what's
200
the
pounds
meaning
on
for
the.
that.
I bet you must be happy now, because you're gonna keep your 200 pounds.
No, well,
I'm gonna try and fit into.
I'll still keep my fingers crossed for that.
I'm gonna try and fit into my suit that I use on the festival.
Well, I don't even remember what I wore for the first time I attended the AWOL event. Anyway, I have to go back and search those pictures.
I know what I
and
had on,
see
and I still have that.
if
suit,
I
but
can find one.
if I can fit into it, that's another thing.
No, but on a very serious note, I think possibly yes, people might not be able to fit into their clothes even 5 years back down the line. Maybe some people must have put some weight. Some people must have lose some weight. I have put some weight and lose some. I'm now going to look at how I'm going to get myself back again into what I used to be.
I'm
like
skinny
10 years
now,
ago.
you know.
Well, that is not for us to decide. I'll leave that for the public. But as we are trying to wrap up, what would be your message to people that have been supporting you guys for the past 15 years as an organization, and people have been reluctantly, relentlessly, and religiously attending your events, regardless what the situation has been? What would you say to them? What would be your message of support and thank you to them before even the show that is within the next couple of days to commence?
You know, I was gonna do this on the event. You know, take a couple of minutes to acknowledge and show our appreciation on behalf of the team. We will forever be grateful, and we are humble, and you know, we can't thank them enough for believing and coming on this journey with us. Like I said, it's because of what they do. If it's because they came to that event. They always come to that event. That's why we do what we do. So we owe them, and we acknowledge them, we appreciate them, and we thank them. And from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of AWOL UK, we would forever be grateful to them, to the entire community for coming out, and also being there for us, because you know, what we do is incredible. What we do takes time. We don't get paid for this sort of thing, but you know, we appreciate the fact that they come out in numbers, and they I don't want to call it pay, but they donate their money to come in and support what we do. And also in that venture, we tend to we acknowledge people, and also give out awards to people that are making an impact here and also back home. But in all of that, if no one is in the hole, clearly we will not make any proceeds, or will not do what we do in Freetown. So on that note, you know, we will always be grateful, and we will continue to express our sincere appreciation and thanks to the Sierra Leonean community for believing in us and for coming on that journey with us. And we are eternally grateful, and we hope to see all of them again this Saturday as we embark on that journey again. And trust me, this Saturday is going to be lit. It's going to be epic. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be. We've got two of the best DJs in the community, so you know, you can't ask for more. And I think I might probably be performing as well.
Well, I'm not surprised at that, because your presence on the stage is a performance in its own. You might think you're not shaking like Kiki used to do when he was 5 years old, but nevertheless, you're still going to perform on that night, because when you're on the stage with a microphone for 2 hours, that is a performance, and it can be a performance of a lifetime that can earn you serious other lucrative jobs within the industry that we find ourselves, which I think maybe you will start doing soon, because if you did well on your own and without being paid, what would you do when being paid?
Well, you know, put some more effort into it, innit?
But let's talk about the membership, just a little bit on that.
Yeah.
And I know your membership has grown and fall, and you are now coming back with full force of the entire membership since inception.
Mm-hmm.
What are your goals going forward to recruits? Like you said earlier on, you're looking for the younger generation of Avolians that
Mm-hmm.
will be able to go and do voluntary work in civilian to exercise their own franchise in terms of helping the community. So, what is the membership like now, and how you seems to grow that membership? I know most of you guys are well above 50 now. If I would say some of them are going towards their 50,
Yeah.
and of course, people are getting tired.
Yeah.
So, what's the membership drive going to be like?
Well, it's interesting you bring that up, and you know, the membership since inception was around about 25 tops, and as we evolve and we grow, people find different interest,
Yeah.
and it might be kids, it might be jobs, it might be business, or it might be something that people will want to pay a little bit more attention to and less attention to a war. But one thing that is unique in AWOL is once an AWOLian is always an AWOLian. You only just need to mention the name, or probably just come up with an event and say AWOL family needs to be there, and you see the energy. It's like they've never been anywhere before. But we always open the doors for people that have actually been with us, members that have been with us before, and has found different interests, and they're probably looking at rekindle that sort of love that they have for our world and wanting to come in and serve again. We always open doors for that, but we also encourage the ones that have actually stood there, that have actually been there when members have found their different interests. It's not like we haven't got different interests that we want to, but we believe in this cause. We believe in what we do,
Yeah.
making a difference, and also acknowledging people and giving them awards for things that the impact they're creating in society. So for me, I think it's I can I can sit here and say the team that has held on to that fourth over the past 15 years that are still running the show in a war. I commend them, and I cannot be more proud of a team to sort of carry our world forward. Um, the membership has shrink down to about 10. So when you see these massive events over the past 5 6 years, and even up to last year, um, is a the amount of people that are behind the scenes doing it is quite small. But we the good thing is we've got the right mindset. We we feed off each other's energy, and we one thing that we all have is we believe that what we're doing is the right thing. Acknowledging people, and also getting that proceeds and making a difference. So this year um, we'll be seeing most of the former members coming on board. They were at the barbecue in the park, and you know they're coming in to support the team. And like I said, the door is never locked on an Awolian. Once you find that love, and that you find that energy that you used to have before to make a difference and continue to make that difference, that's what we do. So you come along and tag along, and then we continue to make history. But I think, like you said, some of us are getting tired now, but we're looking at the right people to sort of pass the mantle on to. And as long as they've got the same mentality and the same mindset of making a difference, and also give and expect nothing back in return, because some people have got business minded intentions when they
Right.
come to our wall. Yeah, let's make an event, and then after the event we split the proceeds. That's not what our wall is about. Our wall is about giving and giving and giving and expecting nothing back in return. So once that mindset is established, then you should be in the right place. But it should be an interesting one this year.
All right. Thank you very much, Chairman Hassan, for accompanying the rest of the members here today on your own. And I believe most of the members are looking forward to this Saturday. As Sarah J Media, this is the lamp, not specifically what Sarah J Media normally does all the time. And this is the lamp, and the lamp is here for us to be able to learn and make progress in whatever we want to achieve in the future. And I think the reason why I think it's very important to get you on this particular platform today is because of some of the stuff that AWOL has done over the past couple of years, and we still need to learn some of these things and be able to make progress out of them because we still not be able to achieve most of our targets as civilians in the diaspora. So I want to say thank you guys for all the hard work that you guys have put in place over the past couple of years in putting together all the shows and in making sure that you're dishing out awards. Not everybody will be happy. Some people are still thinking, why I haven't been receiving an award from AWOL? And some people are very happy to receive an award from you guys. And their level of interaction within the community has changed drastically in terms of recognition, which I think is the pivotal point of this award ceremony, is to help and create an impact for people who possibly are doing well, which I think you guys have done diligently well over the past couple of years. And yeah, there have been challenges. Sometimes I even challenge some of the decisions that you make myself.
Yeah.
But again, is
You always do, anyway. No, but I need to say something, T-boy.
Go on.
Honestly, we feel very welcome in this studio, and you guys are doing a fantastic job in the community, and I think that's why you guys earned yourself an award from AWOL because of the service to this community. Hold on,
Also, you know,
don't do that, don't do that now. But honestly, the work
can
that
you just
do,
repeat what you said just now because I didn't hear you clearly?
the work that you guys do in this community is amazing, and I don't think we can thank you enough. But you know, we appreciate you guys and the entire team. We appreciate your effort and your time that you put forward to support Sierra Leoneans. And also, I want to also add, you know, I was talking about the guys that have held the fourth for the past 15 years in a row, and the key behind us, or the energy behind us doing that, I think, is our partners. Our partners have actually supported us, even though sometimes it might get sometimes very hectic, especially coming up to awards and stuff. You know, when
For
we
all the late night meetings,
you don't want to
going
talk about it, trust me.
AWOL as the
It can be
acrimony.
it can be extremely challenging, and it can be extremely difficult. I do understand, you know, because our meeting doesn't have an end time, and sometimes we will commence the meeting at 6 o'clock and probably end around about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, because we want to get it right. But they've actually you know, showed us that support and also understand that, you know, what we do in this community and also back home is important for Sierra Leone. And we want to commend them and also thank them for the support over the years. And we hope and pray that they do understand that it is not anything else but to continue to do the very best that we do to make a difference in the lives of. I don't know what you're laughing at. But
I don't want you. I don't want you to go down that road. That's why I'm
I
laughing.
appreciate people have actually supported us. So I don't know what you're laughing at. I'll leave you at that.
I would say thank you once more, and I would say thank you again to the entire team for all the hard work that they're putting in place for Saturday show. And we also are looking forward to Saturday show because I know Sierra Gem Media has been on its best within the past couple of months in terms of what we do. But I think challenges are always being thrown at us, and we're always trying to pull that off and see what best we can do. And again, like you said, the community is for us to serve, and for as long as you have the same kind of mindset that you mentioned earlier on. But again, it's a business. We expect people to come and understand that we're running a business and we're not just doing a show. We're not just doing community work, but also run a business that is maintaining the community activities that we're doing. But sometimes people find it very difficult to understand this concept. But again, it's the world that we live today. Everything does not come for free. Sometimes you have to make donations. Sometimes you have to do charitable work. But it doesn't mean you have to leave your business to go down the drain just because you have to do charitable work. So
Absolutely.
we understand the concerns, and we acknowledge the fact that you guys are looking forward to what we do. And yeah, so I think we should be giving award every year from award.
Okay, okay. I'll put that with the award team and see what they say about that.
Yeah, but you see, the problem I have is you can actually win an Oscar 5 times in a row. What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
So what
it works out well for you guys,
yeah,
don't
exactly.
it?
So
Yeah,
what's wrong with Sergeant winning an award 5 times in a
yeah,
row?
I'm sure that works out well for you guys. We'll see
But
about
anyway,
that.
I just want to say thank you once more for joining us on the lamp, and I think we'll be able to host you guys again after the show and get a feedback after the show.
Always
And
a pleasure to be here, man. Always a pleasure.
so it's been a pleasure to have you, and don't forget to tune in to the lamp for another edition that will be coming up anytime soon. I know we've been away for some time as the Sierra J Media platform. How they go inside the republic. We're going to come back again soon, but again, I get for bear with we because there's been a huge amount of challenges that we're just facing, not in political, not in personal. It's just the fact that the timeline between what we do has been extremely challenging, even at times as currently as we are talking. The challenges that we face with so many things around has not been easy at all. But we're still asking you guys to be patient with us and continue to follow us, like our page, share our programs, and don't forget to support we in any way, shape, or form that you can. Don't forget. Okay, Chairman wants to say something else.
Yeah, we are live as well tomorrow with Costa Darami in the park, and hopefully we'll get some more information about the route to Royal Regency and also some safety issues as well. So we'll try and get as much information to sort of enlighten people that are leaving Southeast for the Royal Regency, so they can get there safely and on time. And the time is 8:30, and 9 o'clock food will be served, and 9:30 we'll start the event. So I'm appealing and encouraging everybody to leave enough time to get to Royal Regency and grab yourself a seat and enjoy the night.
All right, thank you very much, Chairman. I'm not going to give you any more chance to say anything anymore, and don't wait to be told Saturday is the day. Be there on time because Sarah J Media also have some kind of spectacular that AWOL is looking forward to. Well, in a nutshell, I want to say thank you very much for watching. For those who are watching, we apologize once more for the sound. We'll try as much as possible to be able to get the sound back up and running on the next show. And today has been a challenging day. The weather is hot and everything is just going the way we think it should be. But hey, technology is not in the hands of the beholder. We sometimes have to face with challenges. Sometimes we do carry on without challenges, but that is life, and we have to deal with it as we move on. So thank you guys once more for watching, and don't forget to tune in for another edition of Sarah J Media Live. And this is the lab to learn and make progress. Until next time, possibly live on Saturday on the Sarah J Media platform. Good night.
Good night.